Hi, I'm Tyler.
Hi, I'm Dolphia.
Hi, I'm Nicole, and we're the founders of TDN Productions, an LA-based production company created in 2015. We're dedicated to producing high-quality theater that stays with you long after you leave one of our shows.
We specialize in classical theater, and this next production we have planned is an incredible concept based on a classic play, A Midsummer Night's Dream, written by William Shakespeare.
Come with us as we venture back to 1943, to a place known for its mystery, wonder, and amazement.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to Weber's Circus.
Welcome to the greatest show on earth. We're excited to present our concept of A Midsummer Night's Dream as a way to explore love as a circus it often is. The fantastical and the unbelievable parts, as well as the obscure, dark, and sometimes weird. We plan on showcasing this through our bold, reimagined characters, our state-of-the-art lighting and visual projections, as well as a creatively designed set that will take you into the magical world of the circus, then quickly whisking you out to the humid marshlands of southern Louisiana, where the hysteria begins. Our story takes place in the year 1943. A year after the bombing of Pearl Harbor. The world is at war, the men are off fighting, while a majority of the women have entered the workforce. With no end in sight, people were in dire need of escapism, and the traveling circus was just the medicine they needed. It provided an alternate reality, a fantasy world that allowed people to see the unimaginable, experience the incredible, but most importantly, dream and experience love again. The story will pick up at the end of the summer, on the outskirts of southern Louisiana. The temperatures are reaching 100 with humidity, and the circus is about to perform their last show of the season. This last show will also serve as a pre-show for Theseus' wedding to Hippolyta. The company and performers are at odds with each other. They're tired, nearly poor, and ready for the season to be over. Prep for their last show is underway when Aegeus comes forward with his daughter Hermia, demanding she marry Demetrius or gets fed to the lions. This is when Lysander's plan to leave the circus and escape with Hermia begins to formulate. In terms of tone, we were imagining our production to be a dark, gritty tone with elements of mystery and splashes of black comedy throughout. We specifically chose this because we wanted the audience to be in suspense throughout, and with the story taking place during World War II, we just felt that a light tone comedy wouldn't fit with the landscape and the characters we were imagining. These are characters on the brink of society, doing their best trying to entertain the people who've been left behind, while also trying to fulfill their own deepest desires. Some examples in film and TV that captures the essence of what we're striving for would be the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus, Beetlejuice, A Water for Elephants, American Horror Story, Barton Fink.
Hey, it's Nicole again. The central image in our production is a pinwheel. The pinwheel in both color and shape is representative of the inner apex of the circus tent our characters find themselves beneath. The hypnotizing lines of the spinning pinwheel are also symbolic of our characters' descent into the dream state. As the wheel spins, so do our characters, entranced and out of control, finding themselves lost and confused in the circus of love. In our imagining of the play, a central theme is that love is a circus, both literally and figuratively. Our concept will highlight the many wild aspects of love and the hysteria which ensues. Chaotic, intense, frenzied, and strange are words we can all use to describe love. In this story, love is passionate yet forbidden, longing yet unreciprocated. Suddenly, as a result of Oberon's mischief, our cast finds themselves in a topsy-turvy world of magic and disbelief even crazier than their own real lives. Up is down and down is up. Helena finds herself as the object of desire, while Hermia is left in the dust. Lysander and Demetrius are overtaken with jealousy. A three-ring circus can best describe our characters' tumultuous journey to love. Our color palette is warm, consisting mainly of deep reds, greens, and purples. The red of the circus tent is burgundy and faded from years of wear. The nation is at war and new materials are in short supply. On set, we see many primary colors, but they are worn and lackluster with only the reds standing out. The surrounding landscape is made up of mossy greens from the Louisiana backwood marshes. Beneath the old circus tent and above our stage hang Edison bulbs, aglow in an antique amber wash. Our lights change in tone from amber to a multicolor light design as our cast enters the hazy dream world. Red striped light projections are cast down on the stage from above in a spinning motion, symbolic of the pinwheel as it turns and as characters become spellbound at the hands of Puck with his potion. Suddenly, the spinning stops and we are introduced to a new fantasy world of color as multiple hues shine down on the stage in shades of reds, greens, purples, and orange. Our costumes fall within our color palette, reminiscent of the circus tent in tone and texture. The once bright and illustrious garments of the past have grown tattered and dull with the war. Our circus performers make the most of them, sometimes stitching and patching costumes together. Fabrics consist of linen, wool, nylon, and silk, materials authentic to the time period. Titania, a fortune teller, is dressed in bohemian, long flowing layers of warm patterns in a romantic silhouette. She is adorned with an ornate headpiece and accessorized with shining gold jewelry and a scarf. Our ringmaster, Theseus, wears a dusty black top hat, tailcoat, riding breeches, and boots. The design is based off a gentleman's 18th century riding habit. His costume is dull and dingy from wear. What were once clean and polished lines have given way over the years. Still, he dons his costume with pride because, as always, the show must go on. The pinwheel, which is also our central image, is our most important prop. On a mission from Oberon, Puck finds the pinwheel among Cupid's love-struck flowers and brings it back to Oberon as the final ingredient for the love potion. As Puck places the potion on the sleeping lover's eyes, the pinwheel spins, symbolic of the hypnosis the young lovers will soon find themselves in. The love potion, another one of our props, and made from the love and idleness flower, is stored in a glowing glass jar. We also featured a clown car in our production. Nick Bottom, the clown, and his friends used this car during their performance in the final act of our play. The clown car is old, rusted, and, like other elements of the circus, in need of repair. The appearance of this dilapidated car adds to the comic effect of Bottom's performance.
Hi, it's Dolphia again. We're excited to announce that the production will be staged in a theater of the round. It's the only way to bring the circus to the theater. When the audience enters the theater, they will be introduced to a large red tent engulfing the whole stage. Once the show starts, the tent will be pulled upward by wire and stretched to each end of the theater ceiling. Red stage lights will move with them, making an illusion as if the audience has entered the circus tent. Our physical stage will be circular and built to look like a shallow sand pit to replicate a real circus's stage. Once the story takes them away from the circus and into the marshlands, the lighting will change along with it, showcasing the sand to now look like a greenish, eerie marshland. Our characters are what really make our show special and exciting. They bring a fresh look to William Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. In our production, every character has a role in the strange circus of love and life. We feel this will offer a new and different perspective when watching this story unfold. This was a fun theme to experiment with and fuse into the original play. We hope you all enjoy the show.
I'm sure you're wondering, what's all this going to cost? We created a budget for $1 million. Our top expenses are for our wonderful creative team we put together, along with our incredibly talented cast we have lined up, as well as the venue it's going to take to pull off a show of this magnitude. Production staff and producer salaries follow closely behind. Take a closer look at our breakdown, and you'll see that this is a great price to produce a version of Shakespeare that has the potential to be the greatest show on earth.